Okay. Yeah, дякую. Hello and good afternoon. I'm back at this pink cafe, Namlica, that you probably recognize from the previous apartment video. And that is the apartment that I put a offer on that they accepted, kind of. So they were asking for $52,000, but the real estate agent wanted a 5% commission. And after all the fees and taxes, it ended up being about 56. And either way, I was like, you know what? I really love this area. I'm so glad that the other one I had put an offer on didn't go through because the owners are still in Portugal on vacation, so they couldn't come back to even sell the place, even though they tentatively agreed to my offer. And give me a month to think about, do I really want to live in a suburb, in a sleeping district? And I realized it's not for me. And I won't even have the option of really renting it out if I do, because it's middle of nowhere. So I decided I like this area a lot. The metro station's right there. This really nice pink cafe and this nice brick buildings. So 2 days ago, I was supposed to go and put down the $1,000 deposit and start the process. But the real estate agency actually did their job for once, Flat Prime, shout out. And they came back saying, wait, hold off. Preliminary checks indicate that they have debt and they cannot legally sell the apartment. Let's clear that up before we reconvene. And we're supposed to meet tomorrow to do it. But last night, there was a massive attack on Kyiv. Russia sent a couple dozen ballistic missiles and hundreds of Shahed drones, over 100. I did the calculation. In total, it was over $500 million worth of rockets and drones. And this morning, I got a message saying, and it was terrible. The whole city's kind of panicking, freaking out. I woke up to a bunch of messages, including one from another building that I hadn't been to in person yet, but I seen all the photos and I did a virtual tour, like a video tour. And I told them, I said, I really like it. I love this area, but would you be willing to do 70,000? Because this place is 55. And they said, no, we have another offer ready for 75. There's no way the owner is going to do it. I said, okay, yeah, never mind. It's out of my budget. So, And this morning, I got a message saying the $75,000 buyer freaked out and he's not investing anymore. And the seller is willing to take my offer for 70. So here I am to see it for the very first time ever in person. And I might be buying this one instead. So it's literally just 1 block away. And if anything, I like that because I'm not right next to the autobahn and next to kind of all the loudness. And it's in this brick building instead, which has, a couple little shops, but there's a Suppo right here as well, which is another supermarket. It has good bread. And sure, relax. Sorry. You know what? My fault. Even though I am a pedestrian, and he could have just, waited a second, I am like walking very slowly and filming, so it's my fault. But I'm still just 2 blocks away from the metro station, which is completely fine. But I think I actually like this street just slightly better, and I don't think it makes a difference. But anyways, here we are. Let's see. Oh, see, it's not just me. Like, there's I guess that's not a crosswalk, but they're old babushas. They should just let them run. They should just let them be. Who am I meeting? Is this Gopnik guy? This is my agent. Am I in the right spot? Maybe they're inside the yard. Often the entrances are there. Oh, it's a nice little cafe with a little sitting in the back. Oh, hello. I'm Johnny. What's your name?
Vyacheslav.
Vyacheslav, nice to meet you. Okay. So it's a brick building, 5 floors. I'm assuming it's a Khrushchevka. Do you know what year it was built?
I'm bad translator.
Сколько років is this?
Чего?
Сколько років? Это Khrushchevka, да?
Это 67-й, 70-х годов.
Okay, хорошо. So here's the entrance. Дякую. It's okay, it's been painted. Добрый день. Добрый день. Let's go to the 3rd floor. Okay. Пойдем. Hello. Oh, дякую. Yeah. Добрый день. Let's turn on the lights. Okay, so entrance, we have place for our coats, the old wood floors that need renovation. This normal door. We have rooms on the right, kitchen in the middle, and bathroom. Okay. Okay, we'll start with the kitchen. Okay, ничего. So the kitchens have been renovated. Sitting area. This is actually pretty nice. Gas stove, oven. That should be nice ambience being out here. This is nice. Fridge. Okay. Here's the living room. So this is a sofa, big TV here. Here's some storage, or I guess that's maybe their TV was. Balcony. So this is new and this is old, but it's okay. Some random storage. This kind of reminds me of my place, actually. Actually, nice view to the street. Normal height ceilings, but they're decent. Nice moldings. Nice windows. Let's check out the bedroom, which the other one didn't have, so this is much better because it's 2 rooms. So this is the bedroom. Сколько метров?
Где-то 2,6.
266. Okay, so 260. So it's actually, I can actually have the bed long-wise, unlike the other place, which is good. Good size, and actually has a nice closet here. Actually, excellent. Also old floors, but probably in okay condition. Also new windows. Huh?
2,3.
Сколько?
2,35.
236. Okay, as long as it's over 200 something. And then the last room is the bathroom. This is the only thing I was a bit worried about from the photos and the video tour, because you're gonna see, even though there's a washing machine, it's missing something, guys. Can you guys figure out what it's missing? It's missing a sink. So I think they've been washing their hands in here. And there's not really a room to put one. I guess you could put a small one here, but then it'd be hard to sit. Or you can move this somewhere. Where else can we put it? So we'd have to put the washing machine somewhere else that has water. There's no room there. There's no room in the bathroom because it's kind of small. Maybe in the kitchen somewhere? Let's take a look. Maybe here can be washing machine if we got rid of this.
Да, це місце.
Just lose storage? Okay. Are you the owner?
Ой, якби ще я понімала. Я
She's the seller.
Вопрос в налог. У вас 70 тысяч, да?
Да. All right, so I've told him I will buy it for the agreed price, 70,000. Let's work on the details.
То есть по документам нормально. Налоги,
Да.
налоги и оформление нотариуса.
Да, нормально.
По налогам здесь будет 1% пенсионный фонд.
Да, я знаю, да.
Да.
1%, да.
И нотариус 50/50. Половину вы, половину
То есть, да, хорошо, нормально.
Вы когда планировали уходить на само подписание? Когда вы готовы подписывать договор?
Translate можно.
Не відповідаю.
All right, so here's a little update. I've agreed to buy the place for the offer, which is 70,000. I really like it. Great neighborhood, great layout, move-in ready. Like everything is great. But being Ukraine, there's always a problem. The owner lives in Budapest in Hungary. And I'm supposed to sign and put down a deposit tomorrow for the other place. And I don't want to lose that one because it's also very good. And if this one falls through, I might lose the other one as well. So he's calling her now, try to text her to say accepted, but let's see what happens. He's on the phone with him now.
Сейчас я напишу.
Guys, I'm really excited. I really hope everything works out and I end up buying this apartment. Maybe it's this cafe right here. This would be my neighborhood cafe, like literally downstairs from my house. I don't even think they have an entrance from the street. Maybe it's just from the back. I don't know, maybe they do. Hello. Добрий день. Oh, sorry. Leave it. All right, let's check my local coffee shop. Looks like a cool place. Miatas and everything. Cool design. I'm a bit worried how terrible this area is, though. Yeah, this is the front of the coffee shop, so I never would have known, actually. But anyways, nice coffee shop. I would happily go there all the time because it's literally downstairs. There's the pink one around the corner, and then I think there's a lot. Guys, I really hope this deal goes through. This would be ideal because this basically has all the benefits of the place I wanted to buy for 55,000. So I guess, I mean, this is $15,000 more. We're just, you know, I understand quite a bit more money, you know, but at the same time, it's still a very good deal, like compared to prices like in the U.S. So I think it depends on where you're watching this from, because some people are probably screaming 70,000 is dirt cheap for an apartment in a cool location, and then there's other people, you know, depending what country you're from, it's like, no, that's not that cheap. That's like, you know, however many years salary, or, you know, you can't get loans here, so you have to buy it in cash and things like that. So, yeah, I understand it's a very unique situation, but I'm happy to pay. I'm fortunate that I'm in a situation where I can afford a place that's a little bit over my budget. That makes sense. Because being in this location is worth the extra 15 grand. And I really wanted it. I don't think it would have been worth the extra 25,000 because that's quite a big difference. Oh, actually, there's a market here, guys. Can you guys see it? Like a little, that might be a farmer's market. Today is a Thursday, so maybe every Thursday there's a market. So these bicycles are great because you can just use an app and rent them by the hour or by the minute even. And this is my building, guys. Like literally one block away. I was gonna buy this one here, where they're doing the construction still, right in front of the facade and the supermarket. I didn't even mean to walk by this again, actually. But let's see how it looks actually, because they're installing that external insulation, the foam. Oh, you can see it here actually. It's like it's not styrofoam. It looks like it, but it's like some kind of actual insulation. And then they paint it, so it kind of adds a little bit to the wall. It'll be white. This is gonna look nice. If I wanted to be like an investor, like businessman, and just have one as a rental unit and then one to live in, I can technically buy both, because this is actually a pretty good deal for this location and as a place to rent out, especially like short-term on Airbnb. It's only one room, but it's like a good layout. I even thought maybe I would do like a Murphy bed. Still an option, guys. And there's this great cafe right across from it. I mean, I guess I can go to both. I'll probably still end up shopping at this ATB, to be honest, because it's so close. But yeah, this isn't a bad deal, guys. Would I be crazy to just buy both? Would that be ridiculous? I mean, on one hand, it'll only be $125,000, which is kind of the price to buy one apartment. And I can have two. I can have both. And I can choose which one I want to live in and which one to rent out. Or I can even just put them both on Airbnb and just kind of move between the two, whichever one's not booked up. Oh God, guys. I do like this area a lot. And I do think that after the war, when there's finally peace, it's gonna be worth a lot more. Oh my God, guys. What do you think? Would that be crazy? Because I don't want this one to slip out of my hands if the other one doesn't go through. So if I do sign the deposit tomorrow, and I just buy both, technically, it's like hedging my bets that I'll get at least one of them, because I would be really, really pissed off if I don't sign for this one tomorrow and it gets sold to someone else, because it is a good deal. Let's check out this market. Let's think about this for a minute. Got a salo cellar, fruit and vegetables. I think it's the same one as the one near my house. They just move around. And I think some of them are packing up already. Maybe it's more of a morning market. Yeah, it usually is. But this is cool, right? There is one problem. I don't have more money. I could sell some stocks, but because of Trump, our markets are so down right now that I'd have to sell it, not for a loss, because actually, luckily, I invested much lower than that, but I'd be selling at a really bad time, if that makes sense. Oh, guys. Blien. I don't know what to do. Guys, wait, good news. I just checked the stock market. It doesn't open for another 2 hours, but it looks like it's going to open at 265. So I actually could, guys. I could actually buy both apartments. I can rent one out on Airbnb and then live in the other one. Oh my God, I can't believe I didn't even think of this until just right now. This is such a good location. Guys, I did it. I just did it, guys. I set a sell order for the current market rate. It's $263 per share. So it should fulfill in 2 hours when it opens. I didn't do like the market rate because there's always some weird chance that it'll open and like drop all of a sudden. But if everything goes as planned, I guess, in 2 hours, I would have sold 285 shares of my VTI Vanguard stocks, like total US stock market shop. and I'll be buying 2 apartments. Oh my God, guys. Let me message my lawyer to tell him it's still on. This is insane. I can't believe you're doing this. You guys could think I'm absolutely retarded, but I think it'll be okay. I know I'm crazy. Ukraine's in a war. Kyiv just got bombed last night. But I don't really believe in the future of the US right now either, to be honest. I don't believe that under the new leadership and kind of direction things are going in the US, that we're going to have as prosperous of a future as we did before. I wouldn't sell at like a huge loss or something. I wouldn't do like a bad deal. But if I can sell my stocks for a profit, because 265 is like, it's not that much lower from the all-time high, and it's a lot more than I bought for. And I can buy an apartment in a great location that I believe is up and coming and has a great future. And I can rent it out for a good profit. Why not, right? I know this is a terrible idea, guys. I know this is a risky move. But they said, who was it? Warren Buffett said, like, when other people are scared, you got to be a little bit greedy, but not too greedy. Oh, guys, I'm insane, all right? I'm insane. But this is a really good area, guys. I really believe in the future of this city. And I think Podil really is going to be, especially this part of it, which isn't that built up yet. There's all these cool coffee shops and cafes and restaurants opening here, closer and closer. I'm willing to take the bet. 125 grand, all in, 2 apartments. I guess it'll be a little bit more than 125 after taxes and stuff, but let's say 130. 130. I'd be willing to spend that on 1 nice apartment. I'd rather have 2 slightly less nice ones. It'd be so convenient too. Like if I was renting them out, just being 1 block away from each other. It also makes it more dangerous that if Russia happens to drop a bomb in that neighborhood, they both might get destroyed at once. Oh my God, that'd be a nightmare. But yeah, they're both on like the 2nd and 3rd floors, so pretty safe. It's not on the top floor. Yeah, it's a cool neighborhood. It's a family neighborhood, but it's still close to everything else, all the restaurants and bars and tourist places. One day I might be, here's what's gonna happen. I'm either going to one day watch this video again and think, wow, I'm a genius for buying these, best decision in my life, or I'm gonna look back saying, worst decision ever, I should have known better. But most likely, I think even if the worst happens, I'll say I was optimistic. It was the right thing to do at the time, but unfortunately I got unlucky. But look at this place. Here's a park, just a few minutes walk from where I am. This is nice. Like, where else in the world are you gonna buy 2 apartments, like right next to infrastructure like this? Yeah, I don't mind the graffiti. Unfortunately, it's kind of a hipster area with some like abandoned things, but Ukrainians are pretty good, where even though they'll spray paint certain things, they normally don't destroy like residential property that much. It's more like places that they that are abandoned, if it makes sense. But yeah, this is a nice park. The cherry blossoms are out, of course. Parents with their kids. And the owners of both of the places don't want to move back here. They don't want to live here. The smaller one, I spoke to the guy living there, and he said that him and the owner, they said as soon as the war ends and they can leave, because they're both males, they're leaving and they're not coming back. That's what they want to sell. And yeah, maybe I can't blame them, right? They've been stuck here for 3 years. One guy's actually fighting in the military, so he's helping defend, but he's just like, I need a break. He's like, it's hard, it's tough, So maybe it will be a bad idea. A lot of people will leave once the borders were open again. But I also think there's going to be a lot of people coming back. I just looked it up. It was 70 missiles and 145 Shahed drones. $620 million. That's like $500 million worth of munitions. What I don't understand is how people in Russia are okay with their government wasting $500 million every month just to strike Ukrainian cities. Like, what are you guys trying to get? Like, you really think that Ukraine's going to just give you more land and just be like, okay, here's another city that you don't need? What the heck? It's not worth it, guys. I don't think that would fly in the U.S. Like, if we had a prolonged 3-year war, like striking the Houthis, like the shipping route, like a one-time thing. That's kind of like, you kind of see the immediate result of that. The shipping lanes are back open. But if we had another Vietnam or something, nobody's gonna fucking be okay with that. Anyways, here we are at Zhovtin. This was such like a 10-minute walk, and this is already nice theater, and then the metro station is just literally right behind this. So I think I'm gonna leave you guys here. Hopefully the next video I will be buying one or maybe both of the apartments. Molly, idu sudah. Subachka. He doesn't want to come. It's so sad. Like, people, they're trying to live a normal life. And last night, Russia just fucking bombed everyone. But life goes on in Ukraine, guys. It's a weird contradiction. It's kind of hard to explain unless you actually live here. What life is like under war. But I believe in the future of Ukraine, guys. I do. I really do. Maybe too much, but I do.